Hey everybody, Tony or Polar Bear Couple Uniforms. So today I just came back from Chicago, I think a day or two ago, and I had on my doorstep this awesome box that I want to show you guys so we can go into it together. So here's an unboxing video for Oblivion. So inside this campaign set has a bunch of different items that I want to go over right now with you guys. So first off, it came with the rules book. So inside this rule book, just all the updated rules on anything that had happened over the last couple months. I guess over the last couple years now. So any type of updated to whatever they're doing. Also, it's one of the first times that Warmachine Hordes is in the same rule set. So very cool. Next thing is the model for Hermit. So this is the Hermit model, really nicely detailed. Everything looks awesome for him. You can see his face. So it comes in two parts. First you have him, and then next to it you have his little hands that's holding his scrolls. All right, next big thing is the Oblivion book. So this Oblivion book has a ton of stuff in it. I'll go through it, just spend a couple minutes talking about it. So first off, there is, first little section is called Of Beginnings and Endings. So this is actually kind of like a forward from the Hermit itself. So he is going through kind of talking about the beginning, how creation was made, how all that formed, then talked about how the human gods were formed, the Orgoth invasion, which, side note, did not know this, but Infernals, actually one of the factions of the Infernals, went and started, they actually empowered the Orgoth, fun little fact. And then kind of just talking about how Depth measures, how both Morrow and his twin sister Thamar decided to make a pact with another group of the Infernals to get power. Goes in a little more story about that. There's a couple extra things that we didn't know as to what else that pack involved. I won't spoil it right now. Maybe in a later video we will. But yeah, really cool stuff. And then it goes all the way to the claiming, talks about the Wicked Harvest. Next section is all about the Infernals. So the Infernals story is really cool because it kind of goes through, just talks about just different, the Abyss, some of the origins, how they were formed, a little bit of the Infernal writings. Right here is one of the orders. There's at least two orders that I know of. I think there's a third, but I'm not positive. But this is the order that is actually on Cain right now, that is trying to claim all of the souls. This is the order that Thamar and, well, mainly Thamar made a pact for. So it kind of just goes into that, shows a big symbol. Next couple pages, it'll talk about the three of the masters that they have here, some of the horrors, also go into some of the infernal gates, talks about cool picture on the group of the cultists, and then talks about kind of some of the notable infernalists. And then finally it ends with a cool picture of some of the models. Next thing goes into the Order of Illumination. Some really cool things in here where it just talks again about just more of the background of the order, some stuff they do, really cool pictures on some of the renown. Next it goes into the Archons. So this is again another Force of Warmachine section. Talks about, you know, Morrow, Thamar, Dunya. There's a really cool picture in here for the Void Archon. If you guys haven't seen it yet, that is awesome. Talks about different appearances that they have, which I think is really neat. And then there's actually two parts of the story. So this actually goes into, I believe the story is going to be based around the claiming itself. So what happens in the claiming, all that fun stuff. Right in the middle of part 1 and part 2, it goes into the Oblivion Campaign. So this campaign is really cool. It's a new setup for what Privateer Press is going to use for the future for very casual campaigns. This particular campaign is set up for only 2 to 4 players. And then it goes through, it has a whole little scenario tree that you can go through. And there's actually, I believe it's either 16 or 17 scenarios that you could potentially play through. And it depends on if you are a guardian or the captor. And then as you win or lose, it goes into different things. I think every player will play about 10 scenarios total. at most, but there's like 16 or 17 different potential ones that you could play through, starting with 3 prologue ones and going through. What's really cool about this, it's actually an escalating. So this very one, Doom Patrol, even starts out at like 20 points and it goes all the way up to 100 points for the Gateway to Oblivion. Kind of goes through some of the things, and then finally we have the final part of the Rendering Unto Ashes Part 2. So overall, book is really cool. At the very end of the book, it has the updated theme forces, which all of us should know what it is by this point because we have the internet. But overall, this campaign book is really cool. Only real gripe I have with it, oh sorry, it also came with Oblivion cards. Very neat stuff. My only issue I have with it is that the book cover itself, it's a little flimsy. But other than that, I mean, what I've read so far, really excited about it. Overall, campaign book is super exciting. If you're on the fence with it, I would get it, especially if you enjoy fluff. Other than that, that's all I've got for today. Sorry for the shaky camera. Hopefully I pronounced everything correctly. Thank you guys very much for watching this. Have a good one.